I'm going to derive an equation that estimates the intensity of light on the interference pattern produced by the Young's double-slit experiment. So here we have the schematic diagram of the Young's double-slit experimental setup, where I have the screen over here and I have the double slit over here. And then here we have the green curve representing the intensity of light across the screen. In the previous video, we have derived the wave expression of the resulting wave due to the superposition of two light waves. Also, both light waves are not in phase due to the path difference. The same idea can be applied here, where I have wave number 1 and wave number 2. They superimpose at point P. Here we have the expression for wave number 1, which is given by, and then I have the wave expression for wave number 2, which is given by. So of course, both light waves possess the path difference because we can see that the distance traveled by wave number 1 is shorter than the distance traveled by wave number 2. The value of the phase difference is expressed in relative to wave number 1, where we assume that the value of phi for wave number 1 is equal to 0. Previously, we have also established that the resulting wave will have an expression of. If you are not familiar with the equation here, then I suggest you to watch the video for module 4, where I have presented the detailed derivation of the equation here. The intensity of light at point P, which is the I sub P, is proportional to the square average of the electric field component. So of course, our statement here can be proved by using the Maxwell's equation. However, it is beyond the scope of our study, so I will not discuss that. By using the calculus, we know that the time average of our wave is given by the inverse of the period multiplied with the integral from times t equals to 0 to the time equals to the wave period itself. And we have the integrand as the electric field component to the power of 2. And then we integrate with respect to the time variable. We are interested to know the intensity of light at point P, so our integrand will be the electric field at point P. Since I have the expression of E sub P over here, then I can simply substitute the guy here into the variable here. So meaning to say, I can write this as. Previously, we have established that the angular frequency is equal to 2 pi over t. We can simply express the inverse of the wave period is given by omega over 2 pi. So now I can divide the integrand of the integral here into two parts. So I have the first part as the constant here. Therefore, I can move it outside of the integral, leaving us with the integral expression here. The entire definite integral here is given by 1 over 2 pi over omega. I can further simplify the expression here. So essentially, we want to get rid of the proportionality sign here. So what we do is we express our expression here as I sub P is also equal to a constant C multiplied with since we know that the maximum intensity will always occur at the center point here, so this corresponds to the phi equals to 0. Because if we project the light wave coming from both openings, we have this guy, and we have another wave coming from the second opening. So both of them are traveling at the same distance. So essentially the phase difference is equal to 0. So that means the maximum intensity, or I naught, is equals to the constant C multiplied with E naught squared cosine squared of 0, because we have phi equals to 0. And then we know that the cosine of 0 is equals to 1. Then we can simply write where I naught is equals to C, which is a constant, multiplied with E naught squared. We have two common terms here. Therefore, I simply replace with I naught. So finally, I have the intensity at point P is equals to I naught times cosine squared of phi over 2. Previously, we have established that phi is given by the wave number multiplied with the path difference. So of course, we have also derived that the path difference is equals to y over L multiplied with d, where d is the distance between the two openings. So I simply substitute my expression here, or my term here. Then finally, I have I sub p is given by I naught cosine squared of k multiplied with y multiplied with d over 2L. For example, let's say if you have more than two openings, but then you have to find the wave expression of the superposition of the three waves originating from the three openings at point P, and then we use the same formula here to evaluate the intensity of light at the various position P on the screen. So that's the idea.